So my work intersects very much with IEU, since we are collaborators on the learning-oriented real-time assessment program. And thus we are doing impact evaluations together with IEU on GCF-funded projects. And yeah, so we're basically collaborators. So as a student of economics, I was drawn into the field of development economics, and there are many interventions are based on the assumption that they are effective. At some point I figured out that this is just an assumption that needs to be tested, and that's when I got drawn more and more into econometrics and into impact evaluation and the methods that allow us to evaluate the impact. As far as I know, there hasn't been a lot of impact evaluation in the field of climate change. So this is really starting kind of afresh. And I think IEU is a forerunner on that front, especially when it comes to bringing scientific methods and impact evaluation methods to real-world development projects. So this is a big change. That these interventions are being evaluated. Also, climate change and natural disasters are very difficult to evaluate because you don't have an idea of the timing, right? You can't really anticipate. So this is a complication, and we are seeing more and more evaluations in that field now. So the first thing that I'd advise is to get familiar with the methods. You need to understand the methods, and then best thing is to read papers. Find papers that you like, read them, understand what the authors have done, to get more and more accustomed to the methods and how they are applied. And then the next thing is obviously to get your hands dirty yourself. So this could be either through data analysis or through collecting data. Get involved with organizations as C4ED who conduct household surveys for impact evaluations, and yeah, start working in the field. So in our work, especially when it comes to rural development or to agricultural interventions that we are assessing, we often have to ask farmers about the cycle of the year, and we have to adjust the data collection to the seasons. And farmers are nowadays often saying that in the past, rainy season started in a particular month, but nowadays it's different. So for us, obviously, that makes planning a bit hard, but this affects their lives in a very drastic way, because they can't plan when to plant the crops, and thus don't know when to put the resources, make the resources available. I use Forerunner when it comes to impact evaluation in the area of climate change, as they are the ones spearheading scientific methods applied to impact evaluation of climate change projects.